Alola everyone, and welcome back to more Fate Extra. Uh, I took some of my advice and actually watched the last episode, which, man, boy, this recording schedule is weird. So, last recording session, I ended up recording 2 weeks worth of extra. So, currently the day is the 14th. It's 12/14/2019. You guys won't see this till, let me look at my calendar here. The 23rd, which means at this point in time, Christmas has well worked its way in there, or at least a Christmas event. So, hopefully, everyone that wanted Aresh got her, and hopefully everyone that wanted Abby got her as well for Salem, because I know there was a lot of people that wanted her, and hopefully I got Aresh and she wasn't a pain. So we're gonna go and continue on here. Day 2. I did go back and watch last week's video just to make sure, and I remember we missed a chest somewhere in the dungeon. So we're gonna find out where we missed it at, because I have no idea, and we're gonna see what shenanigans we get into. Days remaining 5 midday. All of a sudden, I hear voices down the hallway. One of them is familiar. Oh, it's Harway. Yeah, Leo. Greetings, Sir Dan Blackmore. It's an honor to meet a knight of such renown. That's definitely Leo, giving the refined greeting. Yeah, of course it's Leo, you jerk. Actually, Leo hasn't been that mean, so I don't know if he's, I don't know if I have the right to call him just a jerk yet. I mean, he probably did murder someone, but you know. Such is life in the MDK, otherwise known as the murder death kill for anyone that didn't know what MDK was. Leo's servant is his usual post behind Leo, looming there like a silver shadow. Don't see a silver shadow. Dot 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 dot. Gawain preserves with silence, so the next voice is not his, but that of a man near Leo. The honor is mine. To meet the Lord Successor in the Horrorways in a place such as this. Also, shoutouts to me actually remembering his last name, because I am straight up garbage when it comes to last names, or names in general. Certainly you're not surprised. I am here to retrieve what is rightfully ours. I am a novice to the battlefield, but my family decided that I was to be the one to go. It's an embarrassing confession to make such a seasoned knight. The Almighty Grail. The Holy Grail is to be yours? Of course. We Harways have it under our control, especially if its guardianship is vacant. Something so divine does not belong in the hands of a normal man, but in the embrace of a king. This Holy Grail war is annoying, but what can you do? Kill. Murder, death, kill, specifically. You speak of divine rights, King. Yes, I can see that's where you're coming from. Leo's talking to my opponent in the second round of Dan. They know each other, but it seems like they've never met. Like they're both celebrities. So, the Holy Grail War is legitimate. To tell the truth, I was rather dubious on the whole... Oh no, I feel unsuitably roused. I misread that and I thought he said unsuitably aroused. Wow. To think at this age I would see an honor in questioning for the Holy Grail. Old man can't talk in an exciting voice. The shouts to us being like right behind there eavesdropping. Of course the Holy Grail is real. To your country most of all. Oh, and how have you arrived at this conclusion? Because of you, Sir Dan Blackmore, you are not only a veteran, but a knight decorated by the Queen. The Queen! Long live the Queen! The fact that the man of your rank has been dispatched is proof that the Grail is real. What are you saying, young king? I am just an old soldier. The Queen could not spare a young life for this battle royale, hence I was called upon. You're close to the Queen, so you must have heard that at her displeasure a certain allied organization. Well, the Queen's intentions do not reach a simple soldier's ear. Ah, I see. I beg your pardon. I shall take my leave. Let us be off, Gawain. As you wish. After bidding farewell to Dan, Leo notices me and stops. It's been a while, Hakuno. I'd heard you passed the first round. Congratulations. Yeah, of course we did. Murder Death Kill was a success. Are you ready for the second round? I wish you luck, but it's strange. The Black Knight's lance is splintered. Nope. Perhaps he has exchanged it for a sword. If his conviction is no longer what it used to be, then perhaps you have a genuine shot at victory. Leo doesn't elaborate any further before leaving. Dan also left while I wasn't paying any attention. What the heck were they talking about in the first place? The harder I try to understand, the less of it makes sense. All I really grasped is that they both really want the Holy Grail. I don't believe there's some magic dream granting cup out there, but if they're both convinced... Beyond the discord between those two is evident gap in skill between you and that old knot. Master, let us head to the arena and see what we can close the gap, or see what we can do to close the gap between you two, and find the stupid missing treasure chest that I missed. Saber's right. If I don't get my abilities up to par, I won't have a chance at winning. Accurate. Although I think we might be like overleveled at this point, but that's okay. Nothing is wrong with overkilling and murder, death, kill for the game sequel. Let's see what people say though. Win or lose, live or die. In other words, I have to kill my opponent to stay alive. Instead of feeling proud that I won, I only feel disgust. I love it. Nah, not really. I mean, I guess I do. Murder doesn't feel pretty okay. What would you do if the two of us got paired, Hakuno? I would kill you. I'd fight all out. Right back at you. I still wish you the best. Can I do anything to Shinji's desk? Nope, Shinji's desk does not exist anymore. Alright. Ooh, someone's here. Talk. You're not gonna believe this. My enemy master dropped something. I picked it up. Lucky me. I had to find out more about it right away. I want to know what it is. Let's see if Nero will speak to us. And also, hopefully, while we get here and see our cool looking lamps, hopefully no one has exhausted themselves farming Christmas. And hopefully I've got, hopefully the drops have been good. Obviously, my clairvoyance isn't great, as we all have established it many, many times. For anyone that doesn't watch the Fate live streams, then absolutely watch them. And see me flail and try to predict what I get and then not get. We shall speak with Saber. First a pirate, now a thief. It is no fault of yours, but I find this ferociously boring. The servant of a mage I just passed by was the beautiful Atalante. Huh. I didn't expect that. Greek legendary souls are lovely, as was that Atalante. That thief in green robes cannot compare. I will agree, Atalante does look better than Robin. There is a waifu factor in there, though. Saber pouts, settling back into her makeshift throne. Gosh. Who used the word gosh? You'd think that our opponent in the second round offered her some sensibility or something. That man has a treacherous nature. As a king, I deplore him for bearing fangs against the noblemen. Remember this well. I dislike frugality, distuition, and treason. He has all those in one. It is enough to make my hair curl. Are you listening, Praetor? A king, huh? That's like Leo said. How strange to speak of kings. Well, actually in this virtual world, kings aren't that odd. Now I'm curious, if Leo is a modern day king, so what did Saber preside over? Rome. What sort of ruler was I? That is not easily stated. For my entertainment, I will have you guess. How am I reflected in your eyes? A beautiful waifu. Servants a reproduction of historical legends. Then she was... well, I mean, I really want to go with 3. Let me see if I can find a room guide here before I really mess something up. I had one at one point in time, and I've lost it since then. And I do not want to do anything. No. Let me see here. If not, then we're going with 3, and we're hoping for the best. We don't need Extella. Shout out to Extella, though. I might play that after this. Okay. I don't think there is anything. I did find a website, though, so I need to bookmark it. A beloved idol? Perhaps she was an idol. She's a shorty. Oh, no. She's in a dress. I can picture her singing. Yes, sing. You mean a celebrity artist? Yes, you are exactly right, Praetor. I am an artist before an emperor. I sang songs and enjoyed writing as well. I also immersed myself in sculpting once, and metalwork. As Saber bubbles away, for the first time I can see an artist inside that resplendent figure. But could an artist with such an repertoire become popular? Cannot say that word. Eclectic is the word I was looking for, but... How popular was I? I was very much in demand. Upon a triumphant return from the battlefield, a small girl laid a crown of flowers upon my head. I was quite popular. Isn't that your popularity as a king, not your popularity as an artist? What's with that look? I would not lie. I hope by the end of this playthrough Nero sings for us. That is my goal. Well, not every one of us works as a works was a masterpiece, but most of them are quite fine. Perhaps my literary works were too advanced for their time. They were eschewed by my friends. We are friends and I support your government, but I cannot understand 80% of your art. And you're sure you're not a berserker? I nearly murdered Tectus in an outburst of rage over that comment from my dear friend.
どまったが
Well, in the end, I stopped myself.
何人々と分かり合えぬのは慣れたものであったし気にすることでもない
I had grown accustomed to the public lacking an understanding of my art.
そう天才とは常に孤独なもの世の偉大さは世が信じておればよい
No one understands a genius. My own faith in myself is sufficient.
そして奏者よ世に命を預けるそなたは無論
As well as the faith of my Praetor, who places their life in my hands. Protect us, Nero. I mean, Saber. She nods expectantly. I have no idea if Saber was a great artist or not, but if I want her to fight willingly by my side, I better approve of her hobbies. Be careful doing that.
では必ずや誠であったと知らしめるその時まで今は言葉だけでも信じるがよい
A good response. Someday I will show you that I am right. Until then, trust my words. Saber smiles, encouraging me to agree with her. All I needed to convince me was that smile. It was tasteless of her to command me. Anyway, there is some truth in what she says. Only an artist can truly assess the quality of their work. Those who desire others' assessment are not artists, but merchant craftsmen. Save. Yeah, I hope we get a Nero sings for us one of these days.